Right, another day in London. So come with me again today. No Arsenal today. Oh, sorry, how rude. If you don't follow my channel, my name is Mark, and I just vlog loads of different things. And today I'm heading back into London. I'm going to jump on one of the Beryl bikes. I live in Stevenage, so we've got these Beryl bikes, the electric bikes. I'm going to jump on one of them, which will be about a 10-minute walk from me, and then about a 10-minute ride to the station. And then I'll jump on the train, and I want to get the drone up. I've got it with me, but I've got a feeling it's a bit windy, so I might not be able to get it up. But on the way into London, I want to stop off somewhere, and I'm going to check the forecast. So with the drone, you get like a UAV forecast, which shows you if it's safe to fly and things like that. And at the moment, in Stevenage, it's showing as not, but where I'm going, it's saying it should be up until about 12, 1 o'clock, which I'll be there way before then. But I want to, I want to try to see if I can do it. I've been wanting to do it for ages. And then I'm going into London. I'm going into Fulham. And it's not a big secret, but I'll hold off with the information at the moment of the reason why I'm going into Fulham. Because I see it on TikTok and someone had done it, and I was like, oh, I'd love to do that. Something to do with I had to get my licence approved, and yeah, so we're wait and see, and you will see more of that. So catch me in a bit. Right, so I eventually made it to the station. So, my own fault really. There is an app for the Beryl bikes, and I didn't check it. Although, when I got there were 3 bikes there, and I'm thinking, brilliant. Scanned every single bike, none of them are in service. And then when I looked on the app, it did say there were 0 bikes, so my bad, I should have looked properly. There was no other bikes local as well, as in there's quite a few places you can walk to locally, and you can just get them from other little stations, as they call them. But they was all on 0, all empty, which I sort of should have planned this a little bit better. So, because like I said, it was rush hour, so it's now 10:10 on Tuesday the 4th of Feb. And so I think everyone's sort of taken the bikes and used them for rush hour and stuff like that, which, like I said, I should have planned a little bit better, really. But I'm on the train. I could have got the next one, which is the faster train, as in it only stops at Finsbury Park and then goes right to King's Cross. But it's freezing out, and the next train is actually running late, so they get in about the same sort of time. So it's all good. But yeah, on the train now, just as you can see, well, just leaving Stevenage now. And I think there's 5 stops on this one, so it's not too bad. It's not like stopping at every station. But yeah, catch me when I get into maybe Finsbury Park. I need to check the app again in a minute, whether it's safe to fly the drone, because there's something around Finsbury Park I want to do. Right, so I've arrived in King's Cross, and I'm going to walk to a place called Fortitude Bakery. Oh, and also, yes, I didn't get off at Friendly Park. So I wanted to fly the drone at Arsenal at the stadium and just ran and get some really good photos and stuff. But as I got into Friendly Park, it was saying that it was going to be unsafe to fly in about 10 minutes. And by the time I got from Friendly Park, walked to the ground, which is 10 minutes away from Friendly Park, I wouldn't have been able to fly it, so it would have been a bit of a waste getting off. So that will be another vlog which we will do, because it's something I've always wanted to do, being a big Arsenal fan. Obviously you would have seen recent vlogs that I've been, and I just wanted to get the drone out and get some really good photos, just personal use really, nothing to sell or do anything like that. But so I couldn't do that, so I have got the drone with me. So I am heading to Fulham eventually to do a little vlog on some golf carts. That's what I'm doing. So they are little yellow golf carts that they have put in Hammersmith and Fulham, and I got my licence approved yesterday. So you have to get a code from the DVLA, and once you've got that, you then give the code to, I think they're called Yogo. You then give a code on the app there, and then they have to approve your licence. You have to take a photo of your licence, photo of yourself and stuff. And then you can drive them legally on the road. They are road legal. They've been adapted so you can drive them on the road. I think max speed is 20 miles an hour, which is quite a lot for a golf cart. But anyway, we'll do more of that when we get there. But yeah, I'm going to walk to a place called Fortitude Bakery, which is only around the corner from King's Cross, and mainly because they meant to do amazing pastries. And you might have seen in other vlogs that I'm massively into sort of like food, geeky stuff like that. Although I did say on a recent vlog, which I did on the weekend, that I am on a diet, and I am. But I'm just going to maybe try a little pastry. We'll wait and see. But anyway, let's cross the road and not get run over. That'd be a good start. But I'm going to walk to that, and then I'm probably going to walk back into London a bit deeper, and then jump on the underground somewhere, and maybe stop off at a few places. No real plan really today. It's just literally final destination is Fulham, but I've got the whole day in London really. I've got no real plans tonight. I'm playing football tonight, but not until 8 o'clock. So I've got a proper day off, so I'm going to make the most of it and vlog loads of bits and pieces. So anyway, let's see where we're going now. That was a really nice surprise, seeing Lendy. So, as you know, I've probably said it in the past, I used to work for UPS. I was there for nearly 20 years. So, got to know everyone there. And Lendy's been there, I think he started a couple of years after me. So he's probably been there 22 years now. I left many years. No, I left about 5 years ago. Maybe longer, actually. But it's quite funny because whenever I come into London, I always look for UPS, because I know a lot of guys are still there. It's a hard job, but they do pay well, which is why people still stay. We all moan, but it's good money. So, and I remember a mate of mine, Ian, who treated me for Mrs. Doubtfire tickets last year. We came into London, and I said to him, "Come, we're going to London." I said, "We're getting early, we'll have a little walk round." Nearly killed him. And he'd done 17,000 steps. But he was absolutely knackered. But we got in and we got to Taunton Court Road, and there was Don, and then we got to Soho, and Wayne was there. He's like, "Do you know every UPS driver?" I went, "Yeah, in the West End and City and North London." And Lendy was just telling me loads of stuff that what's going on now, and they've just taken on a load of barking postcodes. Anyway, that's really boring UPS stuff. We don't need to go there. But yeah, so I'm on my way. Just walking around the corner. So I'm going to go through a place called the Brunswick Centre, which is a little shopping centre underneath a load of flats in WC1. And my uncle and aunt used to live there. Or my mum's uncle and aunt, sorry, should I say. I don't know what that makes them to me. But yeah, many years, I mean, talking years ago, they both passed away, probably 20 years ago now. But, and I always remember it being a really weird place because there's a shopping centre, like I said, underneath a block of flats, and there's a big bowling alley, there's restaurants there now. So I'm going to walk through there because I've got to go past it. So I'll walk through and get some video and stuff like that. But this is why I love coming into London, because there's so much to do, so much to look at. I mean, I could just walk around London all day and just sort of, I could probably knock up a 10-hour vlog with all the stuff I'd go and see. But anyway, let me get some more video. Right, Fortitude Bakery was unreal, amazing. I was trying to say them two together there, but anyway, yeah, I had a flat white and I had a sticky cinnamon bun. And don't get me wrong, it was amazing. It was so good. But there is a little place in Waterloo Stone near where I live called Crumbs, and they do an amazing cinnamon bun. And their cinnamon bun is better. Mainly because there's a lot more stickiness in the bottom and you can lick all the paper, whereas that was not so sticky at the bottom, just all around the middle and stuff. Really, really good, really, really good. So yeah, glad I stopped off there. That's going to be my only stop, to be honest, as in food wise. Got to be a little bit careful. But so now I'm going to walk. So I started off at King's Cross and I'm going to walk down to Waterloo. It's not miles away. People are like, King's Cross to Waterloo, that must be 8. It's not. Not really. Not when you're taking all the sites and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm now at High Holborn and coming down Southampton Road into Kingsway, and then I'm going to go across the bridge. So, but yeah, it's busy in London today. Obviously a lot touristy, loads of, obviously, schools or colleges having a bit of a break and coming into London for stuff. But yeah, stuff like this, obviously, I've got to be a bit careful because there's a guy here playing his music. I don't want to get caught off of YouTube for copyright infringement. Anyway, my hair's blowing all over the place. But yeah, catch me and we'll keep going on. So as you can see, taking in some sights. Look at that, what beautiful horses, let me say that. Very nice. And yeah, I've just gone through Covent Garden. Took some video of I think it's the Royal Opera House. I think that's what it's called. And just walk down Drury Lane, now on Wellerton Street, which bring me down onto the Strand and Aldwych, going past the Lyceum Theatre. So a couple of mates of mine, Ian and Gav, were here on Friday night. Yeah, Friday night, come see The Lion King. Neither had seen it. What a show. I'll turn it around in a minute and sort of show you. In fact, let me do that now. As you can see, there it is. I think I've seen it, or me and Kerry have seen it, I think 3 times. I'm sure we have. I think the first time, 99 I think was the first year we watched it. And then we see it with Fred when he was about 6, so that would have been 2009. And then we see it again, just me and Kerry went and see it, I think. I can't remember, but definitely seen it a few times. Such a brilliant show, absolutely unreal. I mean, when we go to Orlando, they've got like a cut down version and a more animatronic version of it in Animal Kingdom, which is amazing. The music, I mean, live singers, but yeah, Ian and Gav said they absolutely loved it. Such a brilliant show. So I'm walking in the middle of the road here, but it's just for bikes, but I don't want to get run over even by a bike. So that's Waterloo Bridge right in front of us, and let's turn you back round. So I'm going to walk over Waterloo Bridge. I'm just coming onto the Strand and Aldwych, and then I think I'm going to jump on a train once I get to Waterloo. I did have a look to see where I've got to go, but I was going to get it from King's Cross, but in the end I thought, no, you know what, I'm going to walk it, which I have. So I'll get some nice sightseeing, get my steps up, and I'll get some nice views, because Waterloo Bridge is it's really open, as in like London Bridge. Actually, London Bridge is open and Blackfriars is quite open, but obviously there's still a few bits and pieces. But I always find that Waterloo Bridge is the one that's most open. In fact, you know what, I'm going to cross over because I want to be over that side. Yeah, it's the most open bridge, as in it's got views of everywhere. You get right across because this is where the river sort of bends. Anyway, let's go over this road. So I've come down onto South Bank, just come off of Waterloo Bridge and just come down here. I'm gonna just realise I want to, I've always wanted to go to a place called Leake Street Tunnels, or Tunnel, or Arches actually, sorry, that's my bad. Just loads of graffiti and all that. I've just done a little bit of this skate park or area underneath sort of like the South Bank Centre and stuff like that. It's all graffiti there, and there was no skateboard. There's one guy there, but he wasn't really on his skateboard. That would have been really good to get a load of video of them, but that's more like later on. That would be maybe on the way back I might get it. But yeah, so I'm just going to walk to the London Eye, get a bit of that, and then I'm going to go to Leake Street, Leake Street Arches, and seen some amazing videos and photos. And when I started at UPS in 1999 it was, I used to do SE1, that was my area, that was my first ever area to deliver in, and it was always the worst area I want to say, because the depot's at Kentish Town, so it was always like the furthest. It's not now because we've taken on loads of more areas, but yeah, at the time it was always the furthest away, and I always had I did the later shift, I did 10:30, 7:30, so I always had a last pickup at 7 o'clock and then have to rush back to get back in time sort of thing, or get back on a decent sort of finish time. But yeah, so I know this area very well. I got to do all three sides. There's 3 drivers that sort of do SE1 area, and because I was the late driver, I would cover all 3 parts of it, because I didn't have as many deliveries and not as many pickups because I was a later start. But yeah, so I'm just having a little walk around here, get a bit of London Eye in, maybe a bit of County Hall. I do need to go to the toilet, so I might pop into the Marriott at County Hall. What a stunning hotel that is. Delivered there so many times, and it's beautiful in there. Really, really nice. Looks across, obviously, the Thames as well. I mean, literally in front of me now. In fact, let me swing you around. So, as you can see, in front is Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament. And there is the London Eye, literally right in front of us, right there. Let me see if I can come over this way a little bit, and you get more of a side view, so the trees aren't all in the way. But I'll get up around the front of it as well, so we don't get such a restricted view. Sorry.
Say you treated me unkind, oh, you could have done better,
Wow, this place is absolutely amazing. I've wanted to come here for ages, and it's just unreal. It's just a complete... Obviously, you can smell the fresh graffiti as well. Obviously, they're always updating it and doing stuff, but look at that. It is so good. All on the ceiling as well. I'll walk along a bit more this way and sort of show you. I mean, there's loads of people doing like photography shoots and stuff like that. I don't know how much you can hear me, hopefully you can with a mic, but there's obviously, I'm on the arches, so the trains are going completely above. But I mean, look, I've done a load of video for it as well, but it is so good. And I love that sort of graffiti smell. Oh, in fact, yeah, there's someone here doing some here now, so I'll have a little film of that in a sec. But oh wow, this is there's a bit behind me. Let me go a bit closer. I'm pretty sure you can recognise what the take of it is. As in, I'm pretty sure it's meant to be like the Starbucks sort of logo, or a take on the Starbucks logo. Maybe it isn't, but it looks like, that's what I think it looks like. But yeah, so clever, absolutely amazing. With loads of photographers down here. It's a bit of an Instagram sort of, everything's really Instagrammable, if that's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, there's a guy here, literally, he's just doing this now. I'm getting him behind me. This is what he's doing. You can see he's got these spray cans and paints on a little table just there. Wow. What an amazing place. I've seen loads of it on Instagram and TikTok, and it's even better in the flesh. You sort of come out, and I've just realised we're coming out onto a place called Lower Marsh, which is like the market, just next to Waterloo Station and Waterloo Road. I'm sure it is. It looks, yeah, it definitely is. I thought it was. Wow. I love it around here. Wow, it's not as busy as it used to be. Maybe it's not market day. It's just a lot of, let's say, little street food vendors and stalls. But yeah, I remember Lower Marsh really well because of, so we used to drive down it all the time, delivering to all the shops and stuff. Loads of little pop-up shops and little cafes and restaurants. I just realised there's a Manzi's pie and mash shop around the corner. Maybe. Depends where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just literally walking everywhere at the moment. I still haven't got to Fulham. What's the time? The time is 10 past 1. So, yeah, eventually I will get to Fulham and actually do what I come into London for. Just get a bit carried away. I just, like I said, I could just walk and just, I just love doing it. But yeah, it's very different to when I used to deliver on it. It's very upmarket and quite fancy now. When I started doing SE1, it was very sort of, let's say, residential. It was the residential realm. Now it's very commercial, as in a lot of businesses have come from the city side, and there's the big buildings over this side of the water now. And yeah, I mean, look at all these. Oh, there's a vinyl. Oh, look at that vinyl store. One sec. Sorry, as you can see, I had to have a little stop and look at vinyl. I haven't bought vinyl for years. When I first started off DJing, I did a little video there, you can see it, that I started off on turntables, and yeah, he had a set of Technics there as well. Oh, the smells around here is ridiculous, as in a good ridiculous. I use that word quite a lot, but you can see how busy it is. Everyone just getting all the food. What a place to come for lunch if you're working locally. Oh man, that smell is unreal. Loads of really nice smells. So yeah, it's just, it's always been known for like a food market, and a really good food market. But on certain days, it's just a normal market as well. Well, I think, I haven't been here for years, as in I haven't been to Lower Marsh for years. I come to Waterloo every now and again. When we come into London, we have a little walk round. But yeah, there's a lot of fancy sort of coffee shops and bread shops, and oh, this is Voodoo Chicken and Fries. This looks busy. They're all busy, but this one's looks like it's got the biggest queue. I love stuff like this because obviously they just come out and they obviously have a really big following, as you can see. There's a big queue for that. Voodoo Chicken and Fries. Wow. Let's get some videos. Right, so I'm now going to go into Waterloo and jump on the train. Well, I think I haven't checked to see if I can get to Fulham from Waterloo. I'm pretty sure I can. I'll just work it out in a sec. I haven't looked. I think I looked from King's Cross and I had to jump on the Central line, I think, or the District. I want to get to Hammersmith and, Hammersmith and Fulham. So there's the old Vic, the old theatre. That's been going forever. But yeah, I'm just walking back I'm on Waterloo Road now, so I'm just going to walk up and jump into the station and see. Maybe even get on the Underground. I don't know if the Underground takes me there. If not, I don't even mind walking down Suffolk Street to London Bridge. I'm jumping on London Bridge. About another 30-minute walk, I reckon. Not long. So, might even do that actually, because that'll take me up to the Shard and get some video and that there. Although I don't want to go too crazy, although I have been, because me and Kerry, like I said, are coming into London not this Saturday because I'm working, but the following Saturday I'm off and I'm working the night before, which is Valentine's night. So I said to Kerry, well, let's go into London for a bit of food and have a Valentine's Day in London on the 15th of Feb rather than the 14th. So I think we might do that and probably do a bit of Borough Market. Oh, she nearly tripped up. But anyway, let's work this out and see where we're going. Right, so I am in Fulham, or Parsons Green. So I had a quick look on the app. So like I said to you, I'm here to have a little drive. And you might think I'm crazy, but I can see him from now. But I'm here to drive these little yellow golf buggies that you can hire. Now they're in Hammersmith and Fulham at the moment. They are going to apparently be rolling them out across London and other boroughs and stuff like that. But I am here, so I was going to get off at Fulham Broadway, and I had a quick look on the app, and because Fulham Broadway it's underground, but you're overground, as in you've got good signal. So, another UPS driver. Anyway, so it could show me where my nearest one was, and my nearest one was Parsons Green. So I could have got off and walked down from Fulham Broadway, but I thought, no, I've never been to Parsons Green, so that's where I am. So it's a lovely little green space. I don't know that UPS driver, although there was another guy that just went out. He's probably the helper. So anyway, but yes, look, another little green space. And yeah, so sorry, I was just checking my mic again, and I can see one. I think there's two. So it's a bit like the bikes. It sort of shows you where you can hire them from, how many there are. So there's two here, there's two near Hammersmith, there's two further along the river. So I'm going to jump in one and I'm going to film it. The only thing is, what I totally forgot, because I didn't get in the car to go to the station this morning. I walked it, or was going to get a bike, but ended up getting an Uber because there weren't any bikes. I forgot my suction cup, which goes on the windscreen or onto a flat surface, and then I can put the Osmo, which is what I'm filming on now, and it just filmed me. So I'm not sure how that's going to work, but anyway, let me turn you around and show you what we're going to be doing. I'm really excited. So this is what we are here to drive. This is it. People think I must be mad. But yeah, so I see it on TikTok, I think. Don't want to get run over, I'm in the middle of the road. But yeah, there's two of them here. So I'm going to hire one of them. And they're road legal. So they've got, obviously, registration plates. They've got seat belts. They are completely open at the side. So if it was raining, that probably wouldn't be that enjoyable. It's probably going to be a little bit cold, but I can stick my gloves on. But yeah, you got like boxes, little boot on the back. So you've got two places to put your bags. That is very clever. I love it. Can't wait. So I'm going to hire it for. I'm going to probably go down to the river. It's only literally further down the road there. So I'm going to go along there and see where I can go. I don't really know around here that well. I know where I am. I know how to sort of get about. But I'm not from round here, and I think I've only delivered here a couple of times many years ago, like I said. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving these a go. Let's go. Right, so it's brilliant. I mean, look, absolutely superb. Yes, it's a bit chilly, but just got to go over the bump. But yeah, it's brilliant, really good. And they're nippy, they're really quick. Yeah, I mean, the maximum I can go is 20 mile an hour, which is, I think, all these roads are around here. I think they are only a 20 mile an hour road. So, and there's plenty of speed bumps. But I'm heading down to the Thames. So, 2 minutes away it's me on my sat-nav. So I'll get down here and I'll get towards the Thames, have a little film. Oh, down there. The suspension's not the best, as you can imagine, in a golf cart. But yeah, let's get down to the Thames. So yeah, I can say they are absolutely brilliant, and they are no more expensive than the bikes. I don't know if that's because that's a trial thing at the moment, but yeah, literally I am on it's literally Thames. Oh, where am I? Let me have a little look. Let me see if I can actually get some really good video. I'm actually on the road right that is on the Thames, so we'll have a little look, see if we can actually get along the Thames and get some good videos. So I've just gone past the Hurlingham Club. I was going to pop in, but afraid I haven't got a membership there because I'm not rich. So, but yeah, just having a little ride around. It's lovely houses around here. It's absolutely stunning. Oh, look at the little fluffy old dog. Anyway, not got a clue where I'm going. I'm just literally driving and see where I end up. I just had a really lovely chat with a little old guy. Literally, he's got a little boat on the Thames, and let me pull over so these cars can pass. But yeah, he was just having a chat, just saying, "Oh, these are really good. I've heard all about these." And he's just asking a few questions. I don't really know that much. I just know how to hire them, and you have to get your, like I said, you have to get your license pre-approved. So you have to go to DVLA, you have to get a code, then put the code into the app, then take a photo of your license and take a photo of yourself, and then they authorise it. They say it normally takes about an hour, but it took about 7 hours to get mine approved. So, and obviously I'm right on the flight path for Heathrow because all I can hear is planes and helicopters. So, but yeah, so I didn't really go down to the Thames, as in, like, I was a bit scared to leave it there, even though it all locks itself up and you just do it on the app. But I was more concerned about getting a ticket and stuff because it's registered to me, my licence, so it's like a normal car. And obviously I weren't allowed to park there. And the guy was saying that all the roads sort of around this area, you have to be registered to drive round here now. And if your car isn't, £65 fine. So they're basically just trying to keep you on the main road, which is, I noticed they've started to do that in a lot of places like in North London, especially like Islington and that. They just keep you on Upper Street and they won't let you go left or right unless you're registered, or they've just closed a lot of the roads off. So getting some really nice looks, funny looks, but nice looks, like cabbies just driving past and waving and like, oh wow, that's nice. I think because they're very new, they've only just recently been delivered into Fulham and Hammersmith. So they're quite new. A lot of people are like, oh wow, lots of people stopping and staring, which is quite nice, which is why I wanted to do it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just going to have a little another drive round and I'll take it back, and that's it really. I'll head back into London. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to get off at South Kensington and have a little walk around there. I might go up to the, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. But there, and then walk up through Knightsbridge, up Park Lane, and get some more steps in, and then sort of head home after that, really. But yeah, I was well worth coming down to do it. I'm loving it. And like I said, I've never been round here. Like, I delivered around here years ago for a little bit. But yeah, it's nice to just come somewhere you don't really know and just explore. So I'm nearly back at Parsons Green. I've got to park it, so you have to park it in exactly the same space or the same bay. There's two bays. You have to park it in one of the bays to obviously finish your rental Otherwise, I'm pretty sure there's probably like a charge or something. I don't know where you haven't parked it in the bay. A bit like the bikes, like the Boris. Oh, actually, not. No, I don't know about the Boris bikes, to be honest. But I know the Beryl bikes in Stevenage. You have to park them literally in the same bay or where you got them from. Otherwise, you pay, or any other bay. But yeah, these are the same. So literally, let me swing you around. So as you can see, I've literally got to park it over there. So I've got to reverse it back to the next to that one. The good thing is, obviously, there's a space there. Otherwise, I would have been a little bit worried because I would have had to try to find somewhere where I can park it without being charged. Well, that was absolutely brilliant. Let's get over before I get run over. And as you can see, they're in the background, 2 of them. So I don't think many people are using them, but I think eventually people will. And I'll insert a photo, but how much it costs? £5.45, I think it was. And it shows me the map of where I went. It's got like a reverse camera. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant idea. And if you're not interested in getting on a bike and there's 2 of you, it's the same sort of price. So yeah, highly recommend doing that. Obviously, I'm somewhere where I'm nowhere near where I live. I'm in Fulham, I'm in London, so I've had to come all the way here, but I've taken in like loads of stuff in London, which you'll see in the vlog. But yeah, that was absolutely brilliant. A lot of fun. And I'm not saying they would roll it out to where I live. Maybe they would in somewhere like St Albans and places like that. I'm not being funny, they've only just literally last year, I think September, they brought the electric bikes to Stevenage. So I doubt very much they're going to be bringing golf buggies. And they've started off somewhere where it's posh. It is posh in Fulham, very posh. So they know people are going to respect them. It's all decent people that live around here, so they've started off in the best place. But yeah, there is. I've had a look online, I've had a little read up, and they have said they will definitely be releasing them or putting them all in other boroughs and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, if it makes the money, which it will do, obviously, a bit like the electric bikes, they are like, there's loads now. There's Lime, there's Forest, there's obviously the Boris or Santander or whatever they're called now. There's loads of different Uber and Lime are the same, but yeah, there's loads of electric bikes, and they're obviously making a lot of money on them because, one, they're sort of indestructible, because they're heavy, and that's what they're made for. They're made for just commuting short distances, so they're not made for speed or comfort. But yeah, so I'm literally walking back to the train station, but yeah, so glad I did that. Absolutely brilliant. And I think next time I come into London, in fact, like I say, me and Kerry are coming into London in a couple of weeks. I might even come down again, and me and Kerry can jump on one. In the summer, I think they will be brilliant. Today was a bit chilly, obviously, but you can fly around all the little side streets. They aren't busy. All the roads around here are 20 mile an hour, and that's what it goes. So yeah, you're not having someone drive up behind you really fast trying to overtake you or put you under pressure, because they should only be going for 20 mile an hour anyway. So yeah, I had no issues. I had cars behind me, people letting me out, people stopping, letting me go. It was very pleasurable. It was a very nice experience. It was good, really, really good. I can't really fault it, to be honest. So anyway, I'm going to jump back on the train. I am at Parsons Green, and like I said, I'm going to, is it the Royal Albert Hall? Yeah, I think that's what I was talking about a minute ago. Yeah, I'm going to jump on the train, get off at South Kensington and walk from there. Right, like I said, jumped off the train at South Kensington, and I was going to go out near the Royal Albert Hall, but I've come out near the Natural History Museum. I haven't been here for years. So last time I came here was when we went ice skating many years ago. Such an impressive building. Look at that. What a building that is. Unbelievable. It's beautiful. So it looks like they've got some exhibition on because they've got all like palm trees everywhere, moving with the land. Let me throw you around and you can see. There we go, look at that for a building. Absolutely stunning. And of course, obviously, it's got the old big dinosaur inside. But this is all new because obviously this is all new pavings, obviously all new trees. And obviously you've got the big old dinosaur on the outside now as well. I don't think I'm going to venture over, as in, I was going to go in, but I don't think I will. But yeah, look at that. Very impressive. Age of the dinosaurs. There's loads of little, obviously lighting everywhere to light this all up. Imagine at night time when it's all lit up. This is, let's have a little look. Fern, the Diplodocus and the Jurassic Garden. Wow. Yeah, very impressive. Amazing building as well. But I'm not going to walk up to there. It's very, very busy. So I'm going to walk back round up to there, and I'm going to walk round to the Royal Albert Hall and get some photos around there, and then I think I'm going to walk all the way along Hyde Park, might even go through the park and then up Park Lane. So I am now heading back. I've literally just got some video and of the big massive bandstand statue in Hyde Park, Kensington part of it. I'm actually going behind now. In fact, let me switch you around. I think this is the horse. I'm in Kensington. I'm in Hyde Park now, but I'm coming up to. It's from the Kensington side of it, let's say. I've just done Royal Albert Hall, which is over, sort of directly over that way. But this is the barracks, I think. I'm sure it is. I mean, you've got all the the trail for the horses here. And if you can sort of see in the background, you'll see a bit of a glow. Can you see a bit of a glow? Maybe not. Maybe on a big screen you would. But the BT Tower is there. You can see a bit of a purple band on the tower. But yeah, this is because there's all the police horse box or the army horse boxes. What's it actually called? That Household Cavalry Mounted Regiment. So yeah, so this is all where the police horses or the army horses are all based, which is why obviously they've got this massive horse track right outside it. Yeah, so I'm this sort of side, in the park side of it. But yeah, I'm just heading back now into just 1, 2, 3 back there. So I'm now basically just heading back into the West End or Park Lane, and then I'm going to walk up Park Lane into the West End and jump on the tube. I think time's getting on a bit now. Time is now 4 o'clock, so I need to be getting home. I don't really need to. Kerry's just popped in to do some work. Dexter's on his own at the moment, but Fred will be home in a minute to look after him, so that'll be all good. But yeah, I mean, I've been in London. I think I left about 9:30 this morning. I think it was something like that. I think I got the 9 something train or 10 o'clock train. So yeah, so I do need to start heading back. A friend of mine, Gav, is in London. I think I mentioned it earlier. He's going to see the Michael Jackson Experience show with his good wife Sam. So, but he's just gone for some food and said, would I be up for a coffee? But I think, although I could jump on the train, he's at Leicester Square. So I think it's the King Edward Theatre, which I don't know where that is. I'd have to Google it to find out exactly where it is. But yeah, so I think I am just going to get up to Park Lane and then just go from there, and then I jump on a train maybe to King's Cross or some way. I'll get there in the end. I don't know how many steps I've done. What have I done? I've done 10 kilometres, but I messed up because I kept pausing my outdoor workout, because every time I jumped on the train or I stopped, it said, did you want to pause or cancel? And I kept pressing pause, and then I kept forgetting to resume my workout or resume my walk. So my steps will be fine because it will track them, but my workout might be slightly different. But anyway, let's get on and see. Knightsbridge is just literally there because of so those buildings there. I think that's number 1 Knightsbridge. I think they was the most expensive penthouse. It was on one of the TV programmes I watched before. Where do I want to go? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to cut right through. I was going to carry on going straight down, but I'm going to actually cut through, and it'll take me alongside Park Lane rather than going down and left at Admiralty Arch. So it saved me a bit of time. And this is where me and Fred used to come skating years ago, because this is the Serpentine, River Serpentine or whatever it's called, where they do like the outdoor swimming and stuff. You wouldn't catch me in there, that's for sure. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm going to cut through, and sorry, me headphones telling me my kilometres I'm doing, but yeah, I'm going to cut through, and there's the bit over there where we used to go skating. Just come down, me and Fred, on a Sunday or even a Saturday many years ago. Fred still skates a bit, still does a bit of ice hockey. Someone's calling me. No. Yeah, so anyway, let me take this call. Yes, so as I was saying, not River Serpentine, it's just called the Serpentine. And it's right here behind me. And like I said, they've got the road over there, which is where all the skaters normally come on the weekend and stuff. But yeah, you've got all like the outdoor boats and the outdoor swimming. I think it's right over the far side by the bridge. I think there's like an art gallery over there. I remember delivering in there years ago, and it became harder and harder because they started to stop trades vehicle coming into Hyde Park, because I'm not being funny, people used to cut through, and what with the emissions and stuff like that, they said no more trade vehicles in Hyde Park. But we used to deliver to the art gallery. But I think a few drivers might have actually used that as an excuse and say, oh yeah, I'm delivering to the art gallery, and then just carry on going, just because otherwise you have to take in all of Park Lane, which is always full of traffic if you want to get over to that side of London, so Kensington side. Hello. I just nearly trod on a squirrel because he was just standing there, wouldn't move. Obviously they're not scared. So but yeah, this is lovely here. In the summer, this is absolutely stunning. You can imagine all the boats. I mean, there's got to be over 100 boats out there, just the little ones that you hire. Let's take you a little bit there. As you can see, it's like a massive river. I mean, it's huge. And then you've got a nice little bar and kitchen area. But yeah, I'm just literally walking up, and it's quite funny actually, because I see on one of the social media pages the other day of how destroyed Hyde Park is now because of Winter Wonderland was here not long ago. Obviously last month, I think it went round about the 10th of January. And yeah, and looking at it, yeah, they've it's ruined it. But I mean, they must earn so much money from that. So obviously you got a load of all the workmen repairing. In fact, this got all closed off and they're just putting all new grass down, it looks like. I suppose getting it ready for the summer. And then Winter Wonderland will come in again and do exactly the same. Right, so we are back at King's Cross. Bit of busking going on. Obviously, you've got St Pancras over there to my right, and Coal Drops Yard and all the offices all behind me. I'm going to grab a little snack from Marsh and Spencer's. What an amazing day! Really, really good day. I'm going to jump on the train. My train is going to be in 20 minutes. And it only stops at Hyde Park, and then it's straight into Stevenage after that. And then I'm going to get home, chill out for a bit, and then play football. So I think I've hit nearly, over 20,000 steps so far. So yeah, really good day, loads of vlogging. I'll edit the video and all that over the next few days. I've got a quiz I need to do tomorrow. Once I've done that, I'll be back home for tomorrow night. Oh, and Arsenal are playing tomorrow night, so I'll be watching that, maybe with a little bit of editing at the same time. But get on the train, and then I'll see you again when I get back into Stevenage, and I'll close it off. Right, so I am back in Stevenage. Got the fast train home, which was wicked, so no stop, straight from King's Cross into Stevenage, which is absolutely perfect. I was going to jump on old Beryl bike and ride home, but 4 bikes there, none working. Same situation as earlier. Never mind, that's a bit poor from old Beryl, but I'm going to walk home. Or I'll walk home, and then if there's a Beryl bike on the way, that's what I'll grab. But if not, I'll just walk. And it's raining or it's just spitting. Just fine. I've got a big jacket on anyway. It's not an issue. But yep, should take me about half hour, 40 minutes, walk home, and then get home. Just walking through town now, as you can probably see. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to close the vlog here because you ain't going to know or want to see me walking home anyway. So basically, I just want to say thank you for following me, and thank you for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, follow, share it, all those amazing things. And again, as I said the other day, anything you want to see in London, give me a shout. If you're not in London or you want to know some things, I know enough about London to get round it, and if people are coming down for holidays or for a weekend and you need a bit of help on the old underground and stuff, just give me a shout and I'll put you right. If I can't, I'll give you some ideas of where to go or who to ask, because there's loads of people that I know. But as for the underground and sort of overground and bits and pieces and streets in London, then yeah, I can direct you around, no problem at all. Might not be able to give you the best restaurants, but I'll give you some decent recommendations. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm going to sign off here because I'm going to try to get home as possible, or as quick as possible, sorry, because I'm playing football at 8 o'clock and it is now nearly 6 o'clock. So I want to get home and chill out for a bit and see my dog. Kerry's not going to be in, Fred's in. But yeah, anyway, I'm waffling on now, so I'm going to go. Thank you very much. Take care. See you later, guys. Bye.